Meet Tiffany Ayalik, a young Inuit woman from the Northwest Territories. Each week, Tiffany will meet people from the North who bring land-based living into their everyday lives. Homesteaders, Indigenous elders, outdoor adventurers, and everyone in between.
I'm Tiffany Ayalik, and this is Wild Kitchen. Today on Wild Kitchen, I'm so excited to have two very special guests. One of them is my sister, Kayley, and we're about to meet Jerry Sharp, who is an Inuit woman from Gjoa Haven, and she's gonna tell me and Kayley a little bit about plants and food that we have in this area that are also found up in Nunavut.
Jerry grew up in the hamlet of Gjoa Haven, which is located in Nunavut above the Arctic Circle. Her work has led her to the urban center of Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, where she currently resides. Much of her early years were spent living on the land, and she still practices traditional harvesting on a regular basis.
Hi.
Hi, Jerry. Tunga hugid.
Namaktungaidvilli.
Thank you, welcome. So, what do you think that we'll be able to find in this part of Yellowknife?
Well, down here, I think you're definitely going to find sweetgrass.
What if we went for a walk? What else do you think that we'd be able to find?
Well, you're going to find dandelions, of course. You're going to find Labrador tea. You're going to find berries. You're going to find many medicines.
This is a great place to be, hey?
It is. It's in the city, so we do have to be careful with what we pick and when we pick it. But what we find here, we'll still find 30 kilometers out. Now, the reason why you have to be careful, of course, is because this is where humans live, so there's human waste. And in particular in Yellowknife, there's arsenic.
Yeah, for sure.
So we don't want to use that in our medicine.
Totally. Well, do you want to just go for a walk and we'll just start looking right away?
That sounds good to me.
Awesome, lead the way.
Oh, but before we do that, there is something else that you must follow. Because Mother Earth gives us the land, everything on her land for free, we must give her thanks.
Oh, thank you.
So we must offer tobacco before we look.
Thank you.
Tobacco offering is customarily done when you're giving thanks. You make an offering to Mother Earth, giving her thanks for what she's giving to us. She's giving us everything for free, and we need to give thanks back. And you can either burn it or you can just put it in the wind, in the water.
Let's see if we can find some sweetgrass. And sweetgrass is identifiable through this purple.
Oh.
The other thing that you can, how you identify sweetgrass is not only through the purple, but when you put your fingers down the blade this way, it's almost like sandpaper.
What a beautiful color, that little subtle purple in there, hey?
Yes. Also, when it comes to sweetgrass, there are very specific ways to harvest it in relation to how it's braided and the meaning behind the braiding, strands being body, mind, and soul. Then there's the number of strands that are in each as well.
So it's a pretty sacred practice for people who know how to use that medicine.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's very beautiful though, the color is great.
Here is some cotton from the willow that we can actually harvest to use in lighting our kudlak.
A kudlak is a lamp that was traditionally made out of stone, and it's used inside of an igloo to heat the igloo and also for cooking.
So this is the
To
wick
burn,
of,
yes.
of the lamp.
So I was really excited to pick the cotton and the fluff off the willow, and I thought, oh, this would be a great idea to bring the kudlik that I have and see if she'll light it for us.
Well, should we go see what else we can find?
Yes, let's see what else nature has for us. I found some Labrador tea down here.
Oh.
You can actually smell it before you see it.
Oh, yeah.
And you can also see the flowers there as well. The flowers, I'll tell you right away that they are sticky when you pick them. Handle it like this. You can smell it on your hand. And I just love that woodsy smell.
Oh, so good.
It smells exactly as it tastes. The one thing that I do stick to when I harvest Labrador tea, not many people know this, but Labrador tea is an evergreen. So it continues to grow all year long. You can harvest it in the winter as well.
Really?
But as a result of that, when I harvest it, I will leave as much of the vine as I can.
What flavors might pair nicely with the Labrador tea?
I like cranberries with it. Also spruce gum.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Jerry, for taking me and my sister Kayley out. And tomorrow, Kayley and I are going to go try our hand at a bit of harvesting, and we'll meet you for tea.
That sounds wonderful to me. Great to me.
Being a young Inuit woman living in Yellowknife, I can feel a bit at times that I'm not as connected to my Inuit culture as I'd like to be. So any opportunity I get to chat with an elder or chat with somebody who is very rooted in several different aspects of their culture, and anytime anybody shares with me, I'm just so grateful. So I'm glad we have an excuse to just get out of town for a bit and look for some tea for Jerry.
Nice clean air, away from the pollution.
It rained last night, so everything's looking lush and green.
Very green.
Kayley and I are up bright and early to head out of town and harvest some of the plants we identified with Jerry the day before. Right off the bat, we find some Labrador tea. I've lived in bigger centers. Like when I was going to university and college, I had to go down south to go to school. And there was something that was really difficult about, I'd have to drive to get out of town. Being in a small place like Yellowknife and being able to just get out of town in 10 minutes and go and harvest Labrador tea or go pick berries or even just go fishing wherever I want is a really important part of my life.
Oh, look, Arctic cotton.
Oh, okay, I'll grab some of those then.
Okay.
I was so focused on the Labrador tea, I didn't even notice that there was some Arctic cotton there. So when Kayley pointed it out, I was like, oh, that's perfect. It'll go great with the kudlik that I brought.
Okay, you think that's enough?
Yeah,
tea?
that should do it.
Good.
You know what would be really good to go with the Labrador tea is some spruce pitch.
Yeah, Jerry's mentioning that. So, yeah, it's a good idea. Should we go find some sap?
Yeah, that'd be great. Being out on the land with my sister is something that I always grew up with, and so it's been a part of my life as long as she's been around. So being out there with her, I'm so glad that we didn't stop doing it as we became adults.
Watch your guys here.
Spruce pitch has many uses. It's full of vitamin C and has antiseptic properties. It is a very common medicine in the subarctic region.
When we were collecting the spruce gum, we found some beautiful, beautiful spruce tips. We thought for sure we couldn't pass them up, and we definitely need to be making some jelly.
My sister Kayley has many years of experience with cakes and confections, so I'm happy to follow her lead in the kitchen. Okay, well, we've got a bit of time before Jerry shows up, so maybe we should get some jelly started, and then when she shows up, we'll make some tea.
Yeah, let's do it.
How do I just dump him in there
Go
like
for
that?
it.
Okay, here we go. I never would have thought to make jelly out of spruce tips.
We'll give that 5 minutes to sit.
I'll just stand right here. Just stick it on in. My years of playing the claw machine at the arcade paying off.
They're paying off. It's a lot of spruce tips to harvest to make a bigger batch, and we wanted to make something really special for Jerry to surprise her with, so we wanted to do just a nice special little treat.
I bragged about my claw skills, and now it's a bit tricky. Serve me right. One more here.
So now we just leave them overnight to set, and we can enjoy them with the Bannock tomorrow.
Oh, can't wait.
Lovely color.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little bit of nature still in there, and that's fine. We find a great spot to have tea with Jerry, just a few blocks from where she works. Even in the city, it's easy to be connected to the land.
Thanks so much for coming back, Jerry, and having a little tea time picnic with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Kayley and I, we went out, we took your advice and we drove out of town, away from the city, and we went and we harvested some spruce sap there. And we also got some Labrador tea, and we thought we'd have just a nice little tea and chat and just talk about what it's like being an urban Indigenous person and trying to bridge culture and what it's like living in the Arctic and coming to subarctic.
It sounds like a great conversation to me.
So we'll just let that steep for a bit. One thing that we can instantly jump into and be re-immersed in a culture is through the food. And so we thought today we'd bring you 2 surprises, and they're just hidden under here. And one is...
Ooh, look at that kudlik.
Is a kudlik, yeah. So this kudlik was made by
A gentleman in Pond Inlet in Mikimatalik. And it's been fashioned out of an old
Tin.
Frying pan. Yeah. And I remember my dad telling me that resourcefulness was such a massive part of Inuit culture. And
It
so
was.
I feel like it's a good modern testament to our people.
That is a fabulous
And hiding underneath, we have... And of course, can't forget the salt.
The rings off.
So we'd love to have some Muktuk with you, and a bit later we can light the khudlik and have a cup of tea together.
That sounds fabulous. I liked it when they showed me the Muktuk because I really was excited to see it. It was a surprise and it was a treat.
Muktuk is a staple in the high Arctic. Muktuk is the outer layer of whale skin with a thin layer of blubber. It is very chewy, and so it needs to be cut into small pieces using an ulu.
An ulu is a woman's knife. An ulu can be used not only for cooking, but for cleaning hides, for sewing. You know an ulu is good for you when you go like this, and the tips don't hit the back of your hand. So when you go like this, that means you're handling it right. Every Inuk woman has one, and I'm sure many other that aren't Inuk as well.
Oh, so delicious.
Another word that frequently comes up when you're sharing delicious country food with friends is mamak, and it means very delicious, or mamakdorayoriro. It means so delicious. So I was saying that a lot today.
So I'll get this lamp going. And Jerry, can you tell us a bit more about the traditional fuel that would be used in a khudlik?
Sure. A number of different oils that used to be used. Seal oil, whale oil, within an igloo, but also to cook with, and also for a source of light.
We use the Arctic cotton we collected earlier as a wick for the khudlik. Jerry, I'm really curious about your tattoos, and I'm wondering if you can share a little bit about the meaning behind them and how you got them.
The ones that I first got were this one here, as well as one on my eyes. The one on my eyes are specific to where I'm from, Gjoa Haven, Oksoktok. And I remembered seeing these quite a bit on the women when I was much younger as a child. That seems like so long ago. I remember specifically one day we were out at a community feast, something like this, and I asked one of the older women there with me what her tattoos meant and what they were for. And I was quickly greeted with, shh, shh, shh. You're not supposed to ask about that. And she was very, very adamant and very, shut me down right now. And I was really close to this woman, so I didn't understand what was going on. So later in the day, I went back to her place to visit her, because that's what we did. And when I came through the door, she almost exploded with information. She said, you're not supposed to talk about tattoos in public. And you're not supposed to talk about them at all. And she started telling me about all the different tattoos.
I do feel very positive about my tattoos. I feel that Inuk strength behind me.
This one on top is for my mother, and the one below is for her father, and they passed. And this one here is for my father, and the one below that is for his mother, and they've passed.
Inuit tattoos are very special and a very sacred practice that unfortunately almost went extinct. They were made illegal by the church and by the government. So it's very special to see women who have them, because it's almost like an act of defiance almost, and standing strong and being true to your culture.
Natili Miuta, people of the seal, and of course people from Gjoa Haven are people of the seal as well. And this symbol right there, that
Sort of why?
yes,
Yeah.
that is represents the tool that the men used to put on top of a blowhole, and they would put the piece of their hair on over top of the blowhole and stand over waiting for that to frost, indicating that there was a seal coming up for air. And these ones actually represent the flames of a kutla. So together that is Natili Miuta. You'll notice that those are backwards because I've said that this is my female arm for myself, and this is my male arm. So, of course, my mother and her father, and this one is for my daughter. And this one is for my son. And so my daughter will stay, her family and her daughters will stay with her. So that stays. where the sons will go to their family. When they marry, they go to the women's family. So that's why that's going that way.
It's just a storybook and history written on her face and all over her arms and on her chest. It was just so beautiful. And one day I also hope to have them and earn them. You're right beside the khudlik, and we have all the makings for a tattoo. And it's just start the oil and the soot. All we need is a needle and thread.
Yes, yes, and the pain.
And the pain, yeah. We're really honored to be able to share this beautiful, beautiful piece of Muktuk with you. And thank you so much for showing us around the area and giving us tips and advice on how to harvest tea. Learning more about Inuit culture from Jerry has been such a treat. And tomorrow, she's going to share with us her secret Bannock recipe.
I'm so excited for Jerry to come over again and show us her style of Bannock making.
Yeah, it's awesome to see Bannock from the different regions.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to make Bannock. I love Bannock. And I find it so interesting that each community, depending on where the flour or where the technique was introduced, everybody has a different way of doing it.
Well, we have our essential Bannock making aprons.
Yep.
And I grabbed some string games so that we can, while we're waiting for things to cook, we can play some string games maybe.
I was thinking we might surprise her with a little throat singing
Oh,
too.
that'd be nice. Yeah, well, the tent is all set up, and I think that the wall tent is a really great place to make the Bannock. It might remind us all of being out on the tundra if we're at a hunting camp or something.
Definitely, and I have the spruce-tip jelly from yesterday for the Bannock.
And I've got the birch syrup that I made early in the spring.
Awesome.
So let's go get that stove cooked up.
So I'd been saving a little tiny jar of birch syrup just for a special occasion because earlier on in the spring, I'd tapped a birch tree and collected the sap.
Oh, this is great. You can see already the sap is pouring out of here.
And boiled down the sap that I collected and made this syrup.
Welcome, Jerry. Welcome to our little home away from home.
Yes, I love this place.
Yeah, we thought the wall tent would be a great place to cook up some Bannock. We can pretend, we can eat and pretend we're out on the tundra.
Yes.
I've never tried Bannock cooked in seal oil before, and I'm so excited.
You can already smell a bit of the seal in there, hey?
Yeah, that strong smell. The seal would have come from Inuit, and the seal was used for nourishment.
That looks so fantastic, Jerry. And we brought the spruce-tip jelly that we made yesterday. Yeah, and your Tiff's birch syrup.
We collected some birch syrup earlier in the spring, so I think we should tidy up
Smells good.
and then dig in.
Yeah, let's do that,
Okay.
definitely.
So here we are, we've just finished our Bannock and the rain has just started, but we're nice and cozy in our wall tent and ready to dig into our fresh made Bannock. Thank you so much, Jerry.
I'm glad we had some rain. We were always taught as kids never to be upset with the weather, that the weather is the boss. You keep yourself busy, you work yourself around the weather. So I think it was a good to have some rain.
Traditional Inuit throat singing is usually done between two women. It's one part music, one part game, but every time you do it with somebody really special, it's a really great bonding experience, and I just love throat singing with my sister. It's one of the most special things that I think I can do with her. Before we dig into the Bannock, we decide to test our skills on some traditional Inuit string games.
So this is an ayakak, and the object, for people who don't know, you have to let go of the end and kind of fling it up in the air and catch it with this.
Traditionally, string games help to develop hand-eye coordination, a necessary skill when you're hunting.
And with this one, you wind it up one way, get it nice and tight, and then you pull, and if you can get it right, it'll go back and oh, there it is, the pro, there
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, Kayley, and I would love to share with you a bit of throat singing. To honor the seal that was involved in the making of this Bannock, we'll do the boiling seal flipper. So see if you can hear and imagine the sound of the seal rolling around in a pot of water.
na kung make all the different ways of saying thank you.
So all across the Arctic, there's different words for Bannock depending on the community that you're in. So the area where we're closer to in the west is Muktuk, and that's our way of saying Bannock.
Well, Jerry, thank you so much for spending the last couple of days with us. We had a great time eating muktuk and making bannock and learning about the different plants of the area. So just thank you so much.
I really do enjoy sharing my skills. I'm not an expert. I'm always learning myself, but for those that want to learn, I'm happy to teach.
It was great to connect with another Inuit woman who also is living how we live in Yellowknife.
Yes, thank you. I
Thank
really
you so
enjoyed
much.
it.
Thank you
I
so
really
much,
enjoyed
Jerry.
it. I'm sure we'll see lots of each other.
Well, now that I know how good your bannock is, you're not going to get rid of us.
Mama,